station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And coming up on News at Noon, former College Park mayor appeared in court today. What we know so far. And later, stepping up security on Metro, how a local police department plans to curb the uptick in violence.
And what a beautiful start to the week we are having here. Sunshine out in abundance, and we're starting to warm things up as well. Does this beautiful weather last most of this week? We'll have a check of the forecast here in just a bit.
And good afternoon. Thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Tosin Fakile, filling in for Mark Hall for today. Now, former College Park Mayor Patrick Wolhan had his first appearance in court today. Police arrested and charged him with possession and distribution of child porn last week. Court documents reveal graphic details stating Wolhan had videos of young boys and sent them to others. According to the documents, Wolhan used instant messenger account Kik. A local children's advocacy group says more cases like this need to be uncovered. Now, our DC News Now's Lex Juarez is live at Prince George's District Court with the latest. Lex.
Yeah, Tosin, the former mayor, he's going to be staying in jail. Judge Lewis actually, ruled that there was going to be no bond in this case on an issue and a worry of public safety. So that's why she ruled to keep him in jail. Now, Wolhan, like you said, is charged with 56 counts of possession and distribution of child pornography and was arrested last Thursday. His lawyers argued for him to be released today for home detention. They said that they could make sure he wouldn't have access to the internet or any electronic devices. But his family, was also in the courtroom showing support, even though they don't condone his actions. But the state was arguing that access to the internet is inevitable, and the judge agreed, ruling no bond in this case. They did set a next court date for this, and he's expected back in court at the end of March, on March 31st. Of course, we're going to continue following this and giving updates as they come out. For now, live in Prince George's County, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
People start looking and don't pay attention for just a split second, and then they're on the back of someone else's car. I'm surprised we didn't have an accident here again today.
And that was Brad Hammond. He lives just feet away from where that deadly tanker explosion happened on Saturday in Frederick, Maryland. Now, that truck was transporting petroleum products for Sheetz when it crashed on Route 15. The driver of the truck belonging to CLI Transport died after it burst into flames. Those flames damaged cars and homes near Route 15. Fire crews put out the flames within 40 minutes of getting on the scene. One home was heavily damaged, displacing those who lived there. A few other houses had what officials described as minor damage. Police say they do not believe the liquid that spilled poses a threat to the public, but residents are surprised by the damage left behind.
It's unbelievable. I just can't believe something like this could happen.
It's definitely worse than I thought. It's a lot of damage. It's surprising to see how destroyed the house is.
Now, we'll continue to follow this story today. We will learn more and have more on this upcoming tonight on DC News Now at 5. And a developing story, DC Chairman Phil Mendelson says he will withdraw DC revised criminal code before it goes to the U.S. Senate. The Senate was supposed to act on the bill this week. During a meeting today, Mendelson said he does not know if it'll stop Senate Republicans from voting, but the bill is not before Congress any longer. We'll have more on the story coming up on DC News Now at 5. Now, meteorologist Damon Matson joins us now with the latest check on the forecast. And Damon, it was a chilly start to our morning. Will these temperatures stick around? Really, when does it get warmer?
Yeah, everybody wants to enjoy that beautiful sunshine we have out there, and it's helping to make a difference here, warming things up as we head into the afternoon. Check out those low temperatures from this morning. A little bit all over the place, if you will, but generally chilly all the way across the board. We had 40 degrees in D.C. for that low, so we we did hold on to some warmth right within the metro, but everywhere else, those temperatures fell down toward the 20s and lower 30s. So you needed that heavier jacket early as the sun just came up. But here this afternoon, no longer will you need those heavier jackets. We're already back up into the low 50s across northern Virginia, back through southern Maryland. Some of our northern counties, including the eastern panhandle and western Maryland, still in the 40s. But the more sunshine we hold on to this afternoon, the more it's going to warm up. And we look to have a decent amount of that sunshine. Look at that. We've carved out a nice bit of clearing here across the DMV and 4-state region. There is a disturbance off to our north that is going to have an impact on our weather later on tonight. But again, that is a little bit farther into the future for the time being. This afternoon's looking beautiful. There you go. Partly cloudy skies continuing. Those temperatures will keep on climbing, and we likely will see some 60-degree temperatures by the middle of the afternoon, especially across our southern counties in northern Virginia and southern Maryland. To the north, likely to stay in the 50s. But as we get into the night tonight, will you possibly need that umbrella once again? We'll have a check of the full forecast here in just a bit.
Looking forward to that. Well, a new study signals credit card debt for American households crept up last year, meaning families could be finding ways to stretch that dollar. But we are here to help, breaking down how to slash those credit card bills. DC News Now's Ben Dennis has more on how to pay down your debt and keep your credit healthy.
Paying off debt is difficult for many Americans, and as inflation continues to hurt consumers. But financial planners point to proactive ways to pay down debt and how to maintain healthy credit in the meantime. First, the numbers. A study out from NerdWallet in January said that average households owed $18,000 in credit card debt. And their key findings, well, median household income increased 4%, but the cost of living jumped 8%. Almost 1 in 5 Americans admitted to using a buy now, pay later service in the last year, and nearly 7 in 10 Americans have money concerns in 2023. And they also forecast the average credit card debt carried this year will include $1,400 in interest. Well, that data was compiled from December, but the Fed since then has increased rates since. Therefore, the interest paid is likely going up. And given this, life hacks to tackle credit card debt is all the more timely.
Even if you're not able to pay off all of your debt every single month, is there a certain amount that is okay for you to keep on your balance so that it's not harming your credit score?
Great people to talk to about credit are loan officers. They will often tell you, keep your balance below about 20% of your credit line, and that will give you the best opportunity to advance the most credit.
Over to Wallet Hub for managing credit card debt tips. They say make a budget, including points to make debt payments, and stick to your plan. Consistency key, they say. Repay most expensive debt first and then make minimum payments on other cards if that is your only option. And make an effort to build an emergency fund if able. Further stretching your dollar, certain credit cards do offer perks like cash back for purchases from gas to groceries and more. But key here, it's important to pay them on time to avoid those steep late fees and interest. Ben Dennis, DC News Now, back to you.
And everyone should know the truth of Selma. 600 believers put faith in action to march across that bridge named after the Grand Dragon of the KKK.
President Biden visited Selma, Alabama to commemorate the anniversary of Bloody Sunday. In a speech there, the president said voting rights are still under attack today. Take a listen.
To have your vote counted is the threshold of democracy and liberty. With it, anything's possible. Without it, without that right, nothing is possible. And this fundamental right remains under assault. The conservative Supreme Court has gutted the Voting Rights Act over the years.
Now, in the Selma visit that included marching across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, President Biden said that while he did sign the Electoral Count Reform Act into law, work remains to be done.